Hey guys, this video has been in the front of my mind of making for the last couple of days because it is finally happening. In the last couple of months, more and more abundance and money starts just flowing to me, and I have worked for a very long time towards this moment, and I have to say I'm actually quite emotional about it. Because 1 year ago, a little bit longer, I promised myself to find out what true abundance means. And for some time I didn't see the result. And actually since the last 21-day challenge that I did 3 months ago, it is accumulating. So I have 8,000 euros more than then on my bank account. The company revenue is going up. And it's just incredible. And the last 21 days I did again a 21-day challenge, and it was again a complete shift. Quite some miracles happened. We had very good sales days. I found 10 euros on the street. It's just incredible. I just found this 10 euro bill here on the ground. It was just laying right in front of me. This abundance challenge is getting better and better. And I really have the feeling that this gratitude meditation is working. It's just amazing. I got some things for free. It is just amazing. And in this video, I'm gonna share the 2 things of the last half year that I found out that worked the best and that completely changed the way that I think about money. Perhaps you grew up in a family where there was not a lot of money, or you were surrounded by people that didn't have a lot of money. I, for instance, grew up in a family that had, for Dutch standards, not a lot of money, and I wore, for instance, second-hand clothes till I was 12, and also sometimes people said things about it. On top, in our society, there are so many negative associations to money, like money is the root of all evil, or the bad guy in the movie has almost always a lot of money. But no one says Dr. Joe Dispenza or Oprah Winfrey is a bad person because they have a lot of money. Now you have to be very aware about this, because these negative associations, they are in your subconscious mind, and they will do anything to stop you from having the abundance and that money that you so deserve. And you really have to think about it. It's very important, because if you, for instance, believe that rich people are bad and you would get rich, that would mean that you would get a bad person. Well, you would not think that, but subconsciously you would think that, and so you would do anything to not get, for instance, that money. Now, in my own experience, it are these negative associations that stop you from having the amount of money that you want. It's almost like you would hit a ceiling where you cannot get over. And in that case, it also doesn't really matter how abundant someone already is or how much money someone has. For anyone, it can be different, but it's almost like you would hit a ceiling that you don't get over. And that's probably also why you watch this video right now, because you want to manifest or generate more money than the level that you are now on. And to do so, it is just very important to get rid of some of these negative associations and start believing healthier, more loving and more positive ones about money, about abundance, and to get a more healthy relationship with money. This is the second time that I do a 21-day challenge from Dr. Joe Dispenza with his abundance meditations, and actually I'm already doing it now for over a year, and I will also in one of my next videos go into the entire process of that year. So subscribe to my channel if you want to see that video. But in this video I just want to go into 2 things that I found out throughout the last half year that made, just for me, the game changer. So actually it were 2 things that I saw that for me were missing, and I combined, for instance, Joe Dispenza's work with Abraham Hicks and with also other teachers. But what I saw is that all of them aim on the word and on the vibration and the feeling of abundance. Now, I did a lot of abundance meditations. Over the last 5 years I did shitloads of them. So at one point I felt abundance for everything, right? I was walking over the beach, I see the sky, I see the waves, I see the oceans. I feel incredibly abundant. I look at the sky at night, I see the stars. I look at a tree, I see all the leaves, and I feel incredibly abundant. Then I look at my bank account and I think about money, and I don't feel abundant. And this was such an interesting thing, and it was such an eye-opener. I think it was last September that I for the first time truly realized it. And do you know what? That was the first big insight that I got for myself, was that if you have so many negative associations about money, for me the vibration of money is different than the vibration of abundance. So I started in my meditation also focusing on abundance, but on top I started always also saying and rehearsing it with the word money. Because for me, if I close my eyes and I think about money and I think about abundance, it has a different vibration for me. And so I think that the first game changer was to not only aim on abundance, but truly start working on the negative associations to money by going into the vibration of money, by thinking about my bank account and thinking about it would be filled with money. So, and the thing is, most people say they want to be abundant, but what I've seen in the last 5 years is that most people mean with that they want to have financial abundance, and by financial abundance they actually mean money. So I think that the biggest game changer, or at least one of the two, was to start really aiming on money instead of only abundance. Then the second thing, and now it's getting very interesting, actually happened during the first 21-day challenge. Someone synchronistically sent me a testimonial of someone that had healed herself from a very severe disease by doing two things. And that was doing a meditation on health, and secondly, sitting for 15 minutes a day in gratitude that the healing had already taken place. And in my mind, there just clicked something, and I was thinking, can I not do this as well for money? Because you have to think about it. We get taught that when we receive something that we feel grateful. So you could say that it's the state of the receiver. You get a present or your paycheck get paid and you feel grateful. What means that if you go into gratitude for the money in your life before it already happened, your body starts thinking it's already there. So what I did, I then created my own meditation to feel just grateful for 20 minutes, just to connect to my heart and feel grateful for the money in my life. And out of a sudden, all these crazy things started happening. I got a very big amount from someone just gifted, and our revenue of the company went up. I got a discount on my kite repair. All these things started happening. So what I then did, I asked friends to do the same meditation as well, to see what would happen in their life. And I just got only good feedback. Some people just out of a sudden got huge orders for their company. And it was just amazing to see. After all the positive feedback, I now also put it on my website to order, and I will share a link in the description below. So if you want to do it guided, have a look at that meditation, because I truly believe that it can be a game changer, and for me it absolutely is. And what you naturally can also do is just sit by yourself and go 10 or 15 minutes into gratitude, because I'm 100% sure that it is one of the strongest ways to reprogram your subconscious mind and to start attracting money in your life. I've seen it now again in the last 21 days. The last 2 days have been incredibly good days with our company. But what you also see, and it makes so much sense, is that when you go into a state of gratitude, as mentioned, your body thinks it is already in that future. So you are in the state of the receiver. And when you feel that gratitude for your money, for your bank account, you start reprogramming these inner beliefs, these negative associations. You get much more loving ones. And because you change your subconscious mind, you start thinking differently and feeling differently, take different actions, and because of it, get different and more abundant reactions. On top, energy always attracts energy that's alike, and when you go into this state of gratitude for money and your energy field shifts, you start attracting it more in your life. And this is exactly what I've seen in the last couple of months. And yeah, I'm just very grateful that I run into that testimonial. So to sum it up, I'm incredibly grateful for the abundance that came into my life through the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza. But what I did see is that there are two things that I could add to it to make it even much more powerful. And first of all, it was to really go into the connection with money. So not only abundance, but also focusing on the word money and everything that has to do with it. And secondly, to go every day around 10, 20, maybe 15 minutes into gratitude that I already have that abundant future, that money on my bank account, that there is so much in my life. And I see that especially also the last one was for me a true game changer, and slowly and bit by bit it starts coming more and more into my life. And I also, what I see is just really feel for the first time truly abundant. So you actually want abundance because it's not so much only because of the money, but if you have grown up with these negative associations, you have so often limiting beliefs, lack beliefs, and it is such a blessing to get out of them and actually become more whole, feel happier, and just not be busy with them anymore. And that's exactly what happened in the last period. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you can use the tips in your daily life. If you're interested in that meditation that I've created, have a look at the link in the description below. For the rest, if you're interested in future videos about manifesting money, abundance, subscribe to my channel. If you like the video, like it. And I would also be very interested to hear your comments, maybe other things that you use to manifest abundance and money in your life. And for the rest, thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you an amazing, abundant day.